Peds Patrol here, and let's talk about gentle parenting. You've probably heard about gentle parenting recently on TikTok and Instagram, but it's actually been out for a very long period of time. The idea behind it is that you're supposed to parent without shame, blame, or type of punishment. It's this idea of partnering with your child, being more collaborative and asking and inquiring about feelings so that you can raise children who are independent, regulated, and also thoughtful. It also is a good way to set boundaries between parents and their children. The challenge with this model is that it doesn't really fit all families and all parents and children. You can imagine the way that you parent your child may be dependent on many things, like how you were parented, your social economic status, your culture, your ethnicity, your religion. It also depends on if you were raised in a single parent household or a double parent household, if you're raised in foster care or kin care. Let's say you were raised as a child of divorce, trauma, war, or even immigration. All of those things can have difficulties and challenges with regard to how you parent your child. The other thing to remember is that parenting is based on ages and stages and the development of the child itself. So it's difference between a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 15-year-old. So to ask a 5-year-old to consider their boundaries or emotional regulation is really not effective compared to, let's say, a 15-year-old, where they actually do have better brain development and the ability to be cognizant of those things. Also, raising children who have mental health issues like developmental delay, dyslexia, ADHD, if they're on the spectrum, all of those can have challenges in them themselves with regard to parenting and setting those specific boundaries. It's also even harder if you're a single parent or coming to a new country where English is a new language or there's a different culture, and the expectations in the environment make it harder for you to parent your child in the best way possible. So the most important thing to remember is that no matter what parenting style you do choose, there are some themes that you can definitely apply. And so as a pediatrician in my clinic, I do see a couple of things that I think we should try to emulate. So the first thing is keeping it consistent. Whether you have a single household or a dual household, make sure that your parents are consistent. No good cop, no bad cop. Those typically never wind up working. Children will take sides, and usually the women in the family become victimized. Number 2, make sure that it is routine and structured, which means your parenting styles are same at home, at a friend's house, at your grandparents' house, on vacation, everywhere. It should be the same. I'm going to link below an early childhood development website which has resources for parents. It's free to download. Definitely check it out.